Welcome, everybody. It's nearly game time here at Arco Arena in Sacramento. The Sacramento Kings will face off against the visiting Knicks here on ESPN. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Fitzgerald here with Bill Walton. Michelle Tafoya will join us later. The players are getting loosened up for the start of the game. Bill, who needs to come up big for their team to win?
Fitz, I was fortunate to play with some fantastic players in my day, so I know greatness when I see it. Brad Miller is one of the premier centers in the NBA. He's got great height. What a body. That enables him to shoot over shorter defenders without too much concern about getting his shot blocked. Standing just across the court is another difference maker. Allen Houston is an exceptional shooting guard. He has that knack for making the right decision offensively. When he's on, he can manipulate defenders like puppets.
Thanks, Bill, and without further ado, it looks like they're getting set up for the tip-off. The Knicks get the tip and we're underway. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Michelle Tafoya. Michelle, what do you got?
Thanks, Fitz. I spoke with the Kings head coach back by the locker room, and his main focus was on the offensive end of the floor. He said, "We're going to our strength, and that means going to our shooters." This could be a very high-scoring game. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Michelle. That last lay-in was good by C. Webb. The pass to Houston. Takes a three. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. They bring it up court. About 4.5 minutes left here in the first. Crawford with the takeaway.
Protecting that ball is your first priority. You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of the handle.
Hit by Marbury. The Kings advance it, and they're behind by 4. Pass to Weber. Jams it in. Marbury works it up court. Bounce pass to Houston. Houston. Nice dish by Marbury. To Weber. Gets some air. Hammered, and he'll go to the line. He gets it to fall. He gets a bolt. They bring it up court. Passes to Crawford. Shoots the three. Miller gets the defensive rebound.
The defense really met the challenge that time. You have to take your perimeter defense seriously and close out on those shooters the second he brings the ball up.
It's in. The inbound to Bibby. The Kings bring it up court and they're trailing 10-6. Thomas yanked it down inside. Launches beyond the arc. Stojakovic yanks down the rock inside. The finisher drops in the pretty layup. The pass to Crawford. Takes the three. Money!
Crawford.
They bring it up court. 2:53 left in the first quarter. Skips it to Bibby. Pump fakes. Throws it up. It's ripped down for a defensive rebound by Houston. The break is on.
He's not shy about shooting those mid-range shots. That miss isn't going to shake his confidence whatsoever.
The bounce pass to Houston. For three. Money.
Big shot. That's a big three. Time.
The Kings work it up court and they'll try to end the run. Stolen by Muhammad. Stuffs it in.
Marbury.
Now that was...
The Kings bring it up court. We have a 10-point game. Marbury gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul. Passes to Bibby. Jacks up a three. Bricks it off front iron.
Mike Bibby didn't waste any time jacking that one up, kids. He might have rushed the shot a little bit, but I guess he was just trying to get it up before the D could react.
Houston with a steal. On the break. Connects.
Stephon Marbury.
They bring it up court. A minute 46 left in the first. Swings it to Christie. Let's fly from the wing. Nice look by the 13-year veteran out of Pepperdine. Thomas inbound to Marbury.
They're trying to wear them down with the full court man-to-man defense.
Weber grabbed the rock.
Stephon Marbury forced up the shot there. He shouldn't be taking that shot, not with a defender right next to him.
The Knicks work it up court and they're up 23-12. With the crossover. Shoots from the post. Bounces it off left rim, then in. Off target. Here's the break. Finger rolls. Yanked down inside by Christie. Unloads from 9. Ripped down Crawford.
Peja Stojakovic is tough to stop once he gets the ball inside, but they played solid defense and forced that miss.
Marbury now has 19 after that bucket. Hands it to Stojakovic. Pass to Miller. 9-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Marbury heads up court. He's shooting 72% from the floor. Marbury misses from just inside the arc. Stolen by Crawford.
Looks like somebody had their head in the clouds that time, but they really came back to earth very quickly after that steal.
Inbound pass to Bibby. Crawford nabs the ball, and he comes away with his third steal. The tray. Bibby pulls it in. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Bibby. There's the horn, and we've got a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Stojakovic inbounds to start the second quarter. Crawford robs him. The break is on. Fires. Lays it right in.
Crawford.
I got it. Pass to Stojakovic. Sent away by Muhammad. It's good.
Houston.
Sometimes
they bring it up court. About 4.5 minutes left here in the second. Stolen by Houston. Here's the break. Launches the three. Drops.
Stephon Marbury must have been feeling it right there because he fired up a fast break three with a defender right on him. Tough shot, but he made it count.
The Kings bring it up court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. Crawford swipes it away. It's 2-on-1. The finisher. 3 rebounds now by Houston. Finishes with a soft touch.
He drove that.
The Kings bring it up court, and they've really been struggling to keep this one close. Stolen by Marbury. Here's the break. The runner banks it right in.
Crawford.
The Kings advance it, and they'll try to end the run. The ball's loose. Here's the break. Feeds it inside. Takes it up. Nails it. Inbound pass to Marbury. Fires the three. It's in.
If he can only consistently hit that three ball, Fitz, it'll open up the entire game so much for him.
They bring it up court right around the 3-minute mark here in the second. Passes to Christie. Takes the turnaround Jay. Hits the bottom of the net. Marbury advances it, and he's got 5 assists. Pass to Houston. From deep three-point range, Miller grabs the rock. The fast break. The finisher flips it in for 2.
They're trying to wear them down with the full court man-to-man defense.
To Crawford. The pull-up Jay. Sweet rebound by the 7-year vet out of Purdue.
That's exactly the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on the offensive end, but sometimes those shots just don't fly.
Nothing but net by Christie. Dishes to Houston. Shoots from the post. Yes!
Houston.
That was a...
Passes to Weber. Lets it go from the left block. Money. The pass to Houston. From downtown. Drops.
Allen Houston took that shot without a moment's hesitation, Fitz, despite the man right in his face. Talk about confidence.
The Kings advance it, and they've drained their last 5 shots from the inside. Gets the lay-in.
What's so impressive?
They bring it up court. 1.5 minutes left in the half. Thomas robs it, and he comes away with his 3rd steal. Dumps it to Houston. Houston can't convert the layup. The Kings work it up court, and they're trailing by 26. Pass to Christie. Lets it go from the wing. Thomas cleans the defensive boards.
The defense did a very good job of staying right up on him, and his middling mid-range game just wasn't up to the task.
The three-pointer was missed by Houston. Houston steals it. By himself. Bibby scoops up his 4th rebound so far. Rejection by Thomas. On the money. The skip pass to Houston. From long range. Automatic.
Get the...
8-second differential between the shot and game clock. Fires. Clanks it off back iron.
They'll probably hold for the last shot. That one was his to make, but I guess with the defenders nearby, he just got flustered. Better luck next time.
Swatted away by Miller. C. Webb stole that one away. Launches beyond the arc. No good. And that concludes the first half. The score, 53-28. While we have a bit of time here, Bill, let's break that. Stojakovic throws it in to start the third. Michelle Tafoya has some extra info for us. Michelle?
Thanks, Bob. During halftime, I had a moment to talk with the head coach of the Knicks. He said that they've done a good job of being aggressive and controlling the tempo of this game. They've been shooting the lights out from downtown, and he told me he's got his fingers crossed that they stay hot for the rest of the game. Back to you, Fitz.
Thanks, Michelle. Up and under. That's rebound number 4 by Thomas. They bring it up court. About 4.5 minutes left here in the third. Passes to Houston. The shot from beyond the arc misfired by Houston.
Allen Houston came up empty there. The defense did a very nice job of contesting the shot, made it extremely difficult for him.
Crosses it over to Muhammad. Shoots the 3. Good.
Jamal Crawford.
Good look.
The steal by Houston. Unloads from 9.
Stephon
Rips core.
Marbury.
Bibby brings it up court, and with a bucket here, can get his 10th point of the game.
You know how we do.
Lines in, lays it right in. Dumps it down low. Houston connects.
When you get
Thomas swipes it away, and he records his 4th takeaway. Coast to coast and dunked down by Marbury.
Stephon Marbury, Starberry, a guy I really enjoy getting a chance to watch play. He's always intrigued me with that explosive first step and his shooting prowess. He's made great strides over the past few years into becoming a pure point guard that can distribute the ball just about as well as anyone in the game today.
Takes the turnaround J. It falls short. The Knicks advance it, and they're in front by 34. Shoots it up. Thomas yanks it down. The break is on. Count it. Inbound pass. Marbury heads up court and is just 1 assist away from a double-double. Passes to Houston. Stojakovic picks it off. Here's the break. Jams it home. They bring it up court. 2:21 left in the third quarter. Skip pass to Crawford. Jacks up a triple. C. Webb plucks the ball down from the rafters for that rebound.
The shooter chose an absolutely horrible shot right there. He can knock one of those down every now and again. With that airtight D, he didn't have a chance.
Banked in by Houston. Pass to Miller. Backs in. Passes to Bibby. From 11 feet away.
What kind of play
Miller
was that?
grabs the rock off the offensive glass. Drops in the Knicks advance it, and they're up big. Bounce pass to Crawford. Swings it to Houston. The 3-ball. 24 points by the marksman out of Tennessee.
Is a real playmaker, and he set up that basket perfectly with a nice assist.
The Kings advance it. They're shooting 60% from the floor. The feed to Christie. Sails in. Snatched down inside by Weber. Gets it to fall.
They're playing him tight all over the court. Now they're playing full court man-to-man defense.
Pass to Crawford. Crosses it over to Marbury. Beyond the arc. Yanked down from well above the rim by Weber. It's 2-on-1. Denied by Crawford. Crawford came away with that last steal. He's now got 7 for the game. Graceful finish.
Crawford.
The Kings bring it up court, and they're behind 73-40. Marbury nabs the ball. Here's the break.
When someone's being careless with the ball like that, they're begging for it to be stolen.
The long 2 was missed by Marbury. Muhammad missed the layup.
Great D.
It's 2-on-1. The pass to Stojakovic. Loose inside after the block by Crawford. Here's the break. 4-second differential between the shot and game clock. The Knicks turn this one over out of bounds. Bibby advances it, and he's got 6 assists. Stolen by Crawford.
They'll probably hold for the last shot.
The finisher buries it.
Stephon Marbury.
That's
Crawford with the takeaway, and he now has picked up takeaway number 9. The finisher. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. We've just finished the third quarter, and it's a blowout. Thomas inbounds it to start the final quarter. Passes to Crawford. Tosses it up. Puts too much on it.
the defender had him hearing footsteps, and he couldn't maintain concentration on the shot. Nice D there.
Pass to Bibby. Muhammad picks his pocket. Dishes inside. The finisher lays it right in.
Jamal Crawford.
The pass to Stojakovic. The handoff to Bibby. Slides in. It falls.
Pick him up.
Pass to Houston. Launches beyond the arc. Cans the shot.
Houston.
Fitz, both teams' offenses have been extremely effective all game. This is exactly the type of matchup that the fans love to watch.
Stolen by Crawford. On the break, Weber rips it down inside. To Stojakovic. Tries to post him up. Passes to Bibby. Top of the key. Snatched in off the defensive glass by Muhammad. Pass to Houston. Houston. Hauled down inside by Christie. To Stojakovic. With the runner. Reeled in by Thomas.
He may lead his team in points, but he hasn't been efficient enough. This whole volume shooter thing is a concept I've never embraced. Sure, he scored a fair amount, but they're still losing.
Lets loose for three.
Jamal
It's good.
Crawford.
Passes to Miller. The 10-footer. And off the backboard and in. Inbound pass to Marbury. The Knicks work it up court, and they've hit their last 2 shots from downtown. With the crossover. Shoots from the post. Clanks it off the front of the rim. They bring it up court. 2:33 left in regulation. Shoots it. Bounces this one way up there, then through.
Doug Christie can hit that shot when he gets a decent look. Nice jumper.
The Knicks work it up court, and they should slow it down and use some clock here. To Houston. From deep. Miller grabs the rebound. Feeds it to Miller. Sails in. Finishes with a soft touch. Crosses it over. The Kings bring it up court, and things are not looking good for them at the moment. Fires from the right block. Gets the bucket. With the crossover. To stop the run. Nice shot by the 9-year veteran out of Georgia Tech.
Stephon Marbury did a nice job of getting open and knocking down the jumper. Now that's solid basketball.
Lets it go from the wing. Got it, but they're still back double digits. Marbury brings it up court, and with a 3-pointer here, he would have a total of 6 from beyond the arc. Jacks up a triple. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
him up.
Bibby heads up court, and with an assist here, he'd have 10 assists on the game. Graceful finish. The Knicks advance it. They're shooting 44% from beyond the arc. From downtown. Good, and they are way out in front.
He's put the team on his shoulders and carried them to this lead like only a true star can. Amazing performance, Fitz.
The Kings bring it up court, and they've made their last 6 shots from the floor. Sinks it. Inbound pass to Marbury. The Knicks bring it up court, and they're ahead 90-56. Skips it to Houston. From downtown. No good, but they still have a double-digit lead. With the finger roll, it drops in the pretty layup. Bounces it to Houston. Crosses it over. Houston. Good.
Don't let up.
Under a minute to go now. This game's all but over.
9-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The corner shot was missed by Stojakovic. With the crossover, Stojakovic steals it.
The closer you get to the rim, the more aggressively defenders will try and strip that ball from you.
Houston pulled down another rebound. That's 4 so far. Pulls up from the elbow. Connects by Houston. There's the final horn, and that'll do it. The Knicks blow out the Kings 94-58. A pretty convincing victory, to say the least, Bill.
You can say that again, Fitz. The Knicks came out on top thanks to their great shooting. It was a high-scoring game. Neither team dominated defensively, but they filled it up on the offensive end, and they'll walk away with the W.
Well, thanks. We also don't want to forget our player of the game. Marbury had a great game. He finishes with 42 points, 13 assists, 3 steals, and he's our ESPN player of the game. Well, that'll do it. For Bill Walton, Michelle Tafoya, and the rest of our ESPN crew, Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and we'll see you next time.